Hey. I'm back. What's happening, guys and gals? Uh, just watched Red and James Fun Day Monday. Always a good time. I can't see anyone in the chat, but they always make me laugh. I always throw some zingers on them. They weren't answering all my questions. I wanted Jane to tickle him or just pull his hair out of his nose, something to get him going there. First of all, excuse me, I truly want to thank everyone for the prayers and the nice words. And I really want to thank some special people in my life, which is uh, Julie, Robin, Marty, Red, my daughter, who actually pushed me to go to the doctors. I'm not a doctor guy, but when I did finally go to the doctors, my doctor said a few more days, you might not have been talking anymore. So I'm very thankful that I got pushed. Hey, guys, don't put off your health. I had this for over a month, couldn't figure it out, no sleep. Yeah, I got type 2 diabetes, which a lot of you had. I'm adjusting. I got to adjust to my food. The needles aren't so bad. I'll be honest. That's a piece of cake, believe it or not. But I want to thank you all for that, especially my friends that said, Chris, that put their foot in my butt and said, get to the doctors. Where my eyes are still a little blurry. My feet, I couldn't feel them. Man, I was on my way out and I was just too stupid. But I finally went to the doctors, and I made it worse than what it should have been. Uh, Preet Henry, thank you very much for the super sticker. I gotta put these old man glasses on because I can't see nothing. All right, I'll get back to that. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit. I got out of the hospital, believe it or not, just before. Actually, I was late because I had to do a couple other errands because I was in the hospital for a couple of days there. And you get no rest in the hospital, by the way. But I made it on to O Connect. I was very thankful. I got right on. Yes, I was on the panel. I know, don't get mad at me. But I want to tell you, uh, anyone that was on there, and there was quite a few people that were on there. And if you saw what I saw, I made a post yesterday. It's addicting. See, to me, Onpassive is addictive because there's so many good things in it. What we saw on O Connect for me was like, holy cow. And Ash kept playing with the board and showing us different things. Actually, I can't wait to see what actually everything is and does, like on the motherboard for O Connect, because he was playing with sounds, colors, that call button. I'm still blown away by that. That is, I think, going to be one huge thing. Now, Ash had said that if that Google and another company, I'm not sure, had already taken some of the ideas from Onpassive, which I think we all expected that because they're really good. Now, if you have companies that big names that are saying, "Hey, we need that, let's take it," what does that tell you? That just shows you how far Onpassive is ahead of all these guys. They've been doing this for years, and they didn't think of nothing. They didn't think of these things, so they're going to borrow them. Let's just say. But Onpassive number one, always going to be number one, nonstop. Hold on. Red's texting me. I got to see what he's saying. Hey, Mr. Magoo, put your glasses. I can't see anything red. So, Mr. Magoo, I put up, you don't know. I'll talk about that later. What I was doing with Red. Funny stuff, man. But what I saw on there was amazing. And I was addicted again. Now, I've been on there a few times, but this time, a lot of people said, oh, it was 6 hours long. There was a reason for the 6 hours of the length, guys. You want to know why? He went 6 hours with almost perfect stability. No glitches, nothing wrong. Now, there's some things that they have to adjust for cell phones. Totally understand that. And that's going to happen. A lot of people said, Chris, I couldn't see the video on my cell phone. That's all going to be fixed, guys. That's really minimum stuff, literally. Lois White, thank you very much for the super sticker. I will be giving David Penny his money today or tomorrow, or what's today? Tomorrow, Wednesday. Had to figure out how to do it. We're going to do Western Union, and I'll let you know what that total amount is. But he's very grateful, and so is his wife and that beautiful little kid I call Tweety Bird. So she's doing really good, by the way. But back to O Connect. The things that are on there, when you know other companies are trying to take what he just came out with or his ideas, that should tell you a lot about Onpassive. Okay. There's a lot of things that we all saw in the last few years, that made me think, oh man, this is so awesome. One of the first one is Ash and Dr. Soa, and a lot of people said a lot of amazing things about Muhammad Kamal. Okay. He's a pretty good guy. He's a great guy, as a matter of fact. All right. When he first quit his job, and remember, I can't remember, an astrophysicist, very smart, intelligent guy. Oh boy. Robert Tantulo. Thank you very much for the super sticker. You guys are just trying to make me put my glasses on, right? Believe it or not, these were my grandmother's glasses, and I probably see as good as she does. So, all right. I'll put them on when I got to read. But when Muhammad Kamal quit his job to go work full time with Onpassive, he didn't just have a party store job, is what I'm saying. Goodness Lord, Galen, is it Galen? Matthew, thank you for the super sticker. And when he did that, and I already believed in Onpassive 100%, but when I saw that, when Muhammad did that, I was really blown away. Like, man, if people don't understand how big this is, when a man takes a job, a career, and says, hey, I'm going to Onpassive 100%, and that right there blew me away. That was the lock and key for me to say, man, I don't know how anyone could not believe in this. All right. That was the key. And many of those factors went along, and you know what? When I found out, oh boy, hold on. Barry Dang, thank you for the super sticker. Fat Mato, thank you for the super sticker. When it's a super sticker crazy day, I guess, Redfern. But when I found out that there's two other big companies that took some ideas from Onpassive, right there, that was like, dang, there's another one that says, wow, you guys really don't understand. And this is me by just viewing Connect. Now, here's the sad thing. Oh boy, hold on. Onpassive, Bev, I can't see. Thank you for the super sticker. I'm not sure who that is. I only see Onpassive. Probably Beverly, I'm sure. Thank you. Man, I'm messing up my brain here. So, how do I say this? When let's look at this. When you got a big company, let's use Google. All right. And grabs some ideas that Onpassive has. Now, remember, Google ain't no little mom and pop shop. They're huge. This is the technology Ash Mufareh is bringing us. This is the quality Ash Mufareh is bringing us. This is the value when other companies say, boom, what do you think is going to happen? What do you really think is going to happen when all the products start coming out? All right. Do you guys understand that? All right. I think it was yesterday, today, I know Susie shared it in another group that Facebook wants to charge you $4.99 for spam free. Guess what? Gee, who came up with that idea? Ash Mufareh. And it don't cost you $4.99. You see what I'm saying? Onpassive is getting out there, and maybe you don't know yet. Onpassive is making waves and ripples throughout the internet community. All right. They all know that Onpassive is here. Now they're trying to figure out, what are these guys doing? They can't figure it out. You know why? Yeah, they might be able to grab a few things from Onpassive. Remember what Ash said. I'm never going to lay anyone off. I want to keep them working. I want them to stay 5 years ahead of everybody. And I believe he's held his promise to that. And that's what he's doing. Now, he's doing crazy things right now with Onpassive that he's never going to tell us. All right. If you got on Saturday, and here's where I was disappointed about Saturday, not in Onpassive, but we only had like 22 or 23,000 people show up. It could have took a lot more. And I'm going to say this, we probably have like 26,000 dedicated individuals in Onpassive, and the rest just like either don't care or they forgot. All right. I know, and this is my thing. To me right now, it's not about how many people we can get on a webinar or Connect. It's about the quality, the stability. And that's what it was for me, because I sat there for 6 hours. Okay, 5.5 because I was late. I did get thrown off once, was my internet. and I signed right back in. Now, before, if I got booted out, I couldn't get back in. Every single time. All right. I stayed on the whole time, and I got booted off because I was messing with someone else or something else. But the stability was amazing. Listen, I want to ask Mufareh, and I know he will, and he probably can already. Hold on. But Patricia Scheuer, thank you very much for the super sticker. What did you say? Bless you, Chris. Hey, bless you back. I am blessed because I got friends that kicked my butt to get into the doctors and the hospital. So I'm blessed for that. And thank you for all the people, just to jump up, that are all sending me diabetes menus. That's the hardest thing for me. So, but I want to talk about Onpassive. I'm good. I'm not going anywhere. I almost went somewhere. I strictly want to tell you what a great company. This company is it's rising above everyone already. Everyone. All right. I'm telling you right now, you only see a small little thing about Connect. Ash was playing with so many buttons. I'm like, what's he doing now? Wow. The call to action buttons, I don't care what anyone says. Amazing things. I think, you know what? I don't even want to talk about it. That's how excited I am about it. If you missed it, what did I say on my topic today? What did you miss? What you missed is not just history in the making. You witnessed the hard work, sweat, blood, and tears of individuals that's been working around the clock to get you into Connect and show you what our first paid product is going to be. All right. It was amazing. I honestly believe you only see a very, very small part of it, which I was amazed by. And like I said, man, there's all of us. There's so many things to be thankful about Onpassive. Number one, be thankful you wake up every day alive. That's a great thing. It's really a great thing. Okay. Number two, I can honestly say I'm sitting in the best place I've ever sat in my life. I had a great job for 32 years. I finally retired, but I had to work it. I did bleed. I did sweat. I was exhausted. Okay. Now I have a company that's going to not only change my life for a better retirement, but help so many other people that maybe never had a great income or a job or a business, right? I said this the other day. I'll say it again. Onpassive, everyone in their life has somehow had a dream about, I would love to own a business. The problem is most of you have no idea what it takes to run a business, the hours, the commitment, the money. You now own a business with none of the responsibilities of a business. Man, that's it for me. You own a business that you have no responsibility. All the only responsibility you got to do, right? And I say too, share and pay your taxes. But you don't have to worry about anything else. Why? Because Onpassive, Ash Mufareh, the tech team, Dr. Super, the O-Media, Muhammad Kamal, Nizal, the Mohammeds. I call them, hey, there's the Mohammeds. They're going to be doing all that for you while you're out enjoying yourself. I don't know how any other way better to say it than that. All right. And yeah, if you're watching this channel, YouTube right now, and you've never heard what it's about, I tell you to pay attention, because I think very soon, all of us on here, especially in the chat, are going to have a super link. I call it a magical super link, where you're going to be able to come in to that link, check out our 3 free products, check it out for yourself. All right. You ain't going to no one's going to call you. Hey, what'd you think? Oh, man. Pastor saying, here, man, check it out. Check out what we offer. Then the key, which a lot of people forget, you get paid. You get paid a residual income. And I'm telling you, for doing nothing. If I told you, man, I do this for 5 hours a day, what are you doing? Well, because I'm getting ready. I'm preparing myself for the link. Who am I going to talk to? Where am I going to talk about it? All right. How do I get people's attention? Number one, you won't have to get people's attention because it's going to be everywhere. You remember this, the company is going to be marketing you 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Bottom line, you don't have to do nothing. Now, and I'm going to say this again, you don't have to do nothing. Some individuals are, I would say, getting ahead where they're making videos and saying, when you're ready, when we get the link, give us your email. That's great. So that's preparing yourself. So prepare yourself for this. Prepare yourself for, hey, how about spend 5 minutes a day? 5 minutes. You sit on a toilet longer than that, right? I'm going to put a little post out with my link on it. I might get on and do a live and say, guys, look what I'm doing. This is unbelievable. No one believed it. It's happening. 5 minutes a day. That's it. To get yourself to that better place. Now, as time goes on, the better place is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. All right. You don't have to do the 5 minutes a day. I think a lot of us are scared. You're thinking you had to do this. You don't have to do that, guys. I'm letting you know you don't have to do that. You could sit back and relax. Me, I'm going to do a live here and there. Let people know. Here's my link. If you're interested, check it out. And as the things come our way and they see Chris Johnson running around to gas stations, filling people's tanks up, going to grocery stores, buying groceries for people, what do you think they're going to say? Where's he getting all this cash flow to do this? They're going to want to join. Do you get it? Do you understand that? Now, notice I didn't say I'll be driving my 1960 Corvette, which someday I want. I'll get. Going to be a while, though, because there's other things more important. I didn't say I'll be living in this big mansion on the ocean. I said when they see Chris Johnson, when they see John Barilla, Roy Davies, Gina Leva, Robert Tantello going to gas stations, filling up people's gas tanks, helping their neighbors out with food, helping senior citizens out, helping the veterans out, helping out in general, fix homelessness, fix poverty, clean water, they're going to say, what is going on? How are they doing this? How are they doing this? How is Yvonne Finn able to go to a gas station 4 or 5 times a week and fill up 50 people's cars with gas? Right? How is M. Kaylee able to go to the supermarket and stand there and say, I got this, go. I got this, go. That's the stuff I want to see, your advertisements. What Onpassive did for you and now what you're doing for Onpassive and what you're doing for humanity. Non-stop, go, go, go. Yeah, I know. I know a lot of you are going to have some nice cars and nice houses, and that's fine. That's okay. Not a problem. I love it. You're supposed to enjoy life. So if you got one of those where you did go out and buy a super nice car or super nice house, you better damn well believe I want to see that too. Okay? Me, I'm different. I'm older. I've done many things in my life. I'm a pretty simple guy, actually. I'm a humble guy. But do I want a 1960 Corvette? Oh, I do. I really do. Will I get it someday? I know I will, but just not right now. There's other things a lot more important. All right? So as you get your link, which I think is going to be soon, and you start earning this residual income, you truly want to show people what Onpassive has done for you. They're going to see you giving. Matter of fact, some of those people will come to you and say they need help. What are you going to do? First question, okay? A person, your neighbor comes to you and says, listen, I need some help. What are you going to do? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to sign them up as a reseller. Pay for it. Use one of your accounts just to pay for resellers. It works out for everyone. Do you understand that? But remember, before you do that, make sure these people have a place to, have a phone or get on the internet. Let them know how to do things. Teach them a little bit about what's really going to happen with their lives. When people see you giving, is when you are truly going to explode. That's what's happening to Onpassive right now. They're giving. What are they giving? Number one, I can't talk about it, but I know Ash Mufareh donated quite a lot of money to the the earthquakes fund in Turkey, Syria, I think it was. I'm not talking about that yet. Onpassive is going to be known not just for a phenomenal family company, but giving. And if you look at the history, the world history, the people that were more successful gave a lot more. That's the truth. Yeah, there's some evil, rich people out there. I get it. But ignore them. Let's let the good overtake the evil. That's a lot of things Onpassive is about. Ash said, let's get rid of this stuff that never worked, that took people's money, that stole from them, that no one could come along, and let's change that. You're part of that, guys. You are part of that right now. Do you get it? Do you understand it? All right. I think Ash is going to, and let me talk about Redfern's going to be doing something on Friday for his meetup. He's going to have a webinar. When that comes out, we'll talk about that. I believe he's trying to do that on Friday. Marty DeGarmo was following me in 9 minutes, and I don't have to rush because we're all doing our YouTubes because that whatever we were doing was kind of goofy. So make sure you check out Marty and my brother Red on his YouTube for earlier. I want to help as many people as I can. That's the goal here. Okay. And I'm going to real quick because I want to talk about that. Oh, I got him over there. When I went to I have really good insurance. I'm not going to lie. And because I retired, things changed. All right. Type 2 diabetes. My sugar was in the 500s, which was like death. For me, it felt like death. Okay. Right now, there's people out there that can't afford or they don't have any insurance to get those shots, pills, to even go see a doctor. And let me tell you, what I went through the last month was horrible. I can't imagine anyone. This is what has to change in this world. We cannot leave people sick. If they don't have a funds, let's create our own funding system for them. Not everyone is blessed, and I'll say America is a very blessed country. A lot of countries are. But there's some countries that aren't so blessed. There's some countries where they got to yank their teeth out. No money for dentists, or they don't even have dentists. There's some countries people are dying at a young age because they got sick drinking some water, and there's no way to get them pills or medicine. Don't you think that's what's wrong with the world today? Why do people got to suffer? There's no reason for it. I think Onpassive is going to change all that through all of us. All right. Like I said, we all came together in a club. Maybe here's an idea. Someone start a club in Onet. What are we going to do to change healthcare? We're not going to change it, but we're going to help it regardless. And if you're one of those people that said, oh, I don't want to talk to you. But if you're one of those people that said, I have a family member that died because they had diabetes and they had no money to fix it. They had no way to get to the doctor. They turned them down. Nobody in this world today should be turned down from a hospital or a doctor because of money. There should always be some kind of funds there. So, all right. I didn't do my birthdays today. Let me do this because I'm going on. Let me see if I can find my birthdays. Karen. Oh my God, my eyes are horrible. Diabetes didn't mean no good. Robin. Robin Noble said, Chris, please don't put a post on you're on the toilet for 5 minutes or less. Karen, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'm giving you a heart. Let me do birthdays real quick because I know Marty's coming on here. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. Let me look at my conductor Magoo, Dave Rosleski says. You guys are too funny. Okay, let me do the birthdays real quick. Because and you know what? I missed some birthdays the other day or last week because I was a little detained. I apologize. I'll get you next year. But happy birthday. Bill Paget, Martin Jansen, MD Atour, Laura Marsh, Jose Sharian, and Phyllis. Oh, my old neighbor, Phyllis McCracken. Happy birthday to you guys. Happy birthday to every one of you. Lots of prayers. Thank you for the prayers. Listen, I'm not going away. Just to let you know, I'm not going away. I started this 3 years ago. I'm going to stick to it. All right. Why? because it's going to change my life, your life, my family's life, and everyone's life. And if you didn't see Connect on Saturday, I urge you for the next show, and I know what it is. I'm sure Ash will tell us. The next Connect. Uh-oh. Marty's calling me. Marty, what's up? I'm still live. Marty? Your speaker's not working. This is what he does when his speaker don't work. Marty, you're going to say something? I can't see it. My eyes are horrible today, guys. My sugar's good, but my eyes just got real bad. Kind of hurt them a little bit. Don Parker, thank you. Marty, you're on the phone. Say something when you could talk. Ruth Pace, I know. Pat Parent, what's happening? Diane Lynn, what's happening, Diane? Bismo, Tanya Onpassive, what's happening? Ivy Mix, I know Ivy Mix tried to get on and she couldn't get on. We'll get you on. I promise you that. Good Lord. I look like my grandma. All right, I got to get going. Marty, I don't know why you're not. Oh, there he is. Hold on.
Hey.
You're on. You made it. Hurry up.
Do you know how to tell time? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, I've got 4 minutes because you're doing regular YouTube, not Restream, right?
You're gonna run me right down to the last second. You know how much I hate being late.
You know you're live right now, right? Wait a minute. Marty just said this. He said,
I want to chew you out in front of everyone.
Wait. Marty just said, you know how I hate being late. How many times? How many times has Marty been late in the last 4.5 years? Come on, tell him something good before you come on. Introduce yourself that you're coming on in 3 minutes.
I'll be on in 2.32 seconds as soon as Chris gets off. No, yeah, I'll be on in a couple minutes. I'm almost ready.
He's going to be late is what he's saying. All right, I'm getting off. I said what I had to say. Marty DeGarmo, I love you. Thank you for pushing me. He's one of the people responsible. And he won't admit it, but he did. He loves me. Trust me. I don't know that I'm his favorite, but I know that he loves me to death. So, right, Marty?
Absolutely.
See? There you go. Couldn't have said it any better than that. All right, I'm going to jump off. Wow, I had some phenomenal people. Really good. All right, guys, I love you. Once again, thank you for the prayers. I thank God for my health right now because I'm doing better. And I thank God really for Onpassive because I think my life would be totally different if I didn't have Onpassive. That's the honest God truth, for the better. I think you should all think about that. All right, Marty DeGarmo, it's all yours. Ash Mufareh, I hope you're feeling better. Say some prayers for Ash. I know he's not 100%. And everyone else is on here. If I missed you, I apologize, guys. I really can't see my screen. All right, I got to go. I'm back. I love every one of you. See ya.